Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Wynn, and this is Critical Failure. To do this video, we're on Demogorgon, the terrifying multi-species demon lord. I guess he's multi-species, it's weird as hell. It looks like he's part monkey, part octopus or squid, and he has lizard legs, and his tail has like some weird barb at the end of it that looks like a fishing hook. So whatever the fuck he is, he's terrifying. He's known as the Prince of Demons, the sibilant beast and the master of the spiraling depths. I would call him the crazed two-headed king also, or Mad King if, Mad King could be literally anything, but I took that mostly from Rooster Teeth, Mad King Ryan. But the King of Madness would be a good one, King of Madness. I like that one for my own name for him. He's the embodiment of madness, destruction, and chaos, and he seeks to corrupt all that is good and undermine the order of the multiverse. So, what is his fucking name? Jubliet from Skyrim? I think that's his name. Gilead. Gilead would have a fucking meltdown about him. He wants everything literally put into the abyss, like everything. He wants everything to be fucked. Fucking creature. He has webbed feet. He has a saurian lower body that's clawed and webbed. He has suckered tentacles sprouting from the shoulders. I wouldn't say so, honestly. Like, let me find the picture of him. That's Baphomet. It looks more like the elbow. Like, hold on, let me show you a picture of Demogorgon first. That's Demogorgon, right? And it looks like it's coming from the elbow. Like, that's where the tentacles are. He has two of them on each arm, so that's really cool. But it definitely looks like it's coming from the elbow, so take that as you want. His head's name, and I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, so forgive me, but I'm probably going to say this like a million times, but I want to call it Aamel. It's Aameuel. And the other one is Hathradia. That one I have more confidence saying. They bicker, they fight constantly. Like, I don't think they ever agree on anything besides killing something. And the eyes are known to literally cause madness. Like, if you look Demogorgon in the eyes, you just like break. You basically would have to make a wisdom saving throw against. That's what I would do if you make eye contact with him or be frightened. That would be a really good idea. Or confused and have to attack the nearby opponent. But even his like layer of the abyss, which I think is called the Spiraling Maze. No, it's called the Gaping. His lair in this palace is called the Abyssum, but his the lair is called the Gaping Maw. Gaping Maw. Ooh, fucking Matt Mercer would have a field day with that. But the Gaping Maw, so wide mouth is what I'm going to call it, and it's basically a place of madness and duality. I'm reading this basically from Mordecai and Stummelfoes. So it has two different serpentine towers, each crowned by a skull-shaped marionette. There, Demogorgon's heads contemplate the mysteries of the arcane while arguing about how to best obliterate their rivals. I mean, besides looking in their eyes and possibly ripping them apart with your 4 tentacles each person, which is strength save with extreme disadvantage. I mean, you literally fucking obliterate everything. But most of his palace is under the water and chill in dark caverns. And I'm going to his layer actions. He can create illusory, I'm going to call it illusory duplicate of himself, which appears in his own space and lasts until the initiative count of 20 of the next round. Demogorgon can make it move his maximum of his own walking speed with no action required. And the first time a creature or object interacts physically with Demogorgon, I'm assuming his actual person, the duplicate disappears. For example, hitting it by an attack. There's a 50% chance that the illusory duplicate will be affected, not Demogorgon, and then it will disappear. Sorry, got ahead of myself. And he can cast 4 darkness spells at its lowest level, targeting each different areas. And it doesn't need to concentrate. Yeah, because he's a fucking... So, does that mean Baphomet has to concentrate on spells? and that ends on the initiative count of 20 of the next round. Regional effects. His are pretty cool in my opinion. Within 6 miles of his lair, it becomes overpopulated with lizards, venomous snakes, and other venomous beasts. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember anymore. I fucking hate that. It was, it's not venomous, it just turns you to stone. I was going to say cockatrices. I think that's what they were. If a humanoid spends at least an hour within a mile of the lair, the creature must succeed on a DC 23 Wisdom saving throw or descend into madness, determined by the Madness of Demogorgon table. And if the creature succeeds, it can't be affected for 24 hours while in the area. The Madness of Demogorgon, it's on a D100 until cured. It's on 1 through 20. Someone is plotting to kill me. Someone is plotting to kill me. I need to strike first to stop them. That would be very useful, actually, to the advantage of the party. Not the advantage of the party, advantage against a party for Demogorgon. That would, in my opinion, literally stop half of the, if not most of the party right there. 21 through 40, there's only one solution to my problem, kill them all. That works very well in terms of, like, a barbarian who would probably already have disadvantage on that. He'd just go into a rage and just run forward, killing everything. I could see that being useful and very hindering. 41 through 60, there's more than one mind inside of my head. If you're a bard, that's basically true. 61 through 80, if you don't agree with me, I'll beat you into submission to get my way. That sounds like the barbarian again, or anyone. Basically, the leader would probably get that a lot. And 81 through 100, I can't allow anyone to touch anything that belongs to me. They might try to take it away from me. Talk about the rogue and the wizard. I could see the wizard doing that. But yeah, that's a madness table. I could see that. Like, you could really fuck with people on that one. Now, Demogorgon's stats now. He has a natural armor class of 22. He's a huge fiend, demon of course, and a chaotic evil. Memory card. He has an average of 406, but that's health points. But he has 28 D12 plus 224. His natural walking speed is 50, but his natural swimming speed is 50 also, 50 feet. He has a strength of 29 plus 9, a dexterity of 14 plus 2. I'm actually very surprised by that. I thought he had at least a 20. His constitution is 26, which is plus 8. Intelligence of 20 plus 5. Wisdom of 17 plus 3. Charisma of 25 plus 7. I can see this guy talking you into killing yourself. Like, way more than Baphomet. What is Baphomet's? Baphomet had a 16. This guy will talk you into killing yourself. Saving throw. His wow, that was bad. Proficient saving throws is a dexterity of plus 10. Constitution of plus 16, Wisdom of plus 11, and Charisma of plus 15. His proficient skills are Insight and Perception, which are 11 and 19 respectively. He is resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. Again, where the fuck is a necrotic at? Damage immunities, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and damage. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing of non-magical weapons. I would say plus 3. Like, go some older editions. Condition immunities, charmed, exhausted, frightened, and poisoned. He has true sight up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 29. I was supposed to say 2019. Languages. He speaks all languages, and he's telepathic up to 120 feet. He will fuck your mind up. Like, what was it? The supernatural guy. I think he was the prophet. He would talk about how he just put gay porn in people's heads. No, he wasn't the prophet. He was one of the guys that... I really wish I watched that episode a lot better. But yeah, he was like that guy. He's a challenge rating of 26, 90,000 XP. He's a lot stronger than fucking... Dude, he's stronger than Baphomet. His innate spellcasting, his charisma is his spellcasting ability, which his save DC is 23. He can cast these spells at will. Detect a magic in major image. 3 times a day, dispel magic, fear, telekinesis, and once a day, feeble mind and project image. That's really good. He has legendary resistance, so basically if he fails a saving throw, he can just pass it 3 times a day. Magic resistance, any spell or magical effect, he automatically has advantage to save. Magic weapons, anything attacks, I'm going to say any weapon attacks he has is considered magical, so his whips will fucking ruin your armor. And 2-edge, he has advantage on saving throws against being blinded, deafened, stunned, and knocked unconscious, because his heads are better. That's why. He has multi-attack. He makes 2 tentacle attacks. What? It doesn't have anything about that. It has gaze as also as an attack, but it doesn't say you could do it. It just says 2 with his tentacle, but I'm assuming you could do it anyways. His tentacle attack, it's plus 17 to hit, reach 10 feet, 1 target. Again, if you want to do 2. It's an average of 28 damage, but it's 3d12 plus 9 bludgeoning damage. If the target is a creature, I don't know why it says that. It must succeed on a DC 23 con save, saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an equal amount of the damage taken. The reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. The target dies if its HP maximum is reduced to 0. Holy shit, imagine hitting a motherfucker like 4 times. I would say you could hit like 4 times because they got 4 tentacles, 2 arms. Just 4 attacks. Just imagine really wrecking one guy at a time with that. And he has an attack called Gaze. Gaze. Demogorgon turns his magical gaze towards one creature that he can see within 120 feet. The target must make a DC 23 Wisdom saving throw. Unless the target is incapacitated, it can avert its eyes to avoid the gaze and to be automatically succeed its save. The target does so it can't see Demogorgon until the start of its next turn. Basically, you can just, I'm not seeing you. That's really funny. Yeah. It's like a child. It's just like Demogorgon, I want you. No, you don't. Get away, ho. That's really funny to me. The target looks at him in the meantime and must immediately make the save. If the target fails to save, the target suffers one of the following effects, Demogorgon's choice or at random. Beguiling Gaze. The target is stunned until the start of Demogorgon's next turn, toward Demogorgon is no longer within a line of sight. He's going to stay inside of your sight. He's going to fuck you. He's going to hurt you. He's got tentacles for a reason. He's probably part Japanese. Hypnotic Gaze. The target is charmed. I should have waited for that tentacle rape joke until now. He's just going to you're going to get fucked by Demogorgon. Like, literally. He's just going to rip your arms off and eat you. This is creepy as shit. The target is charmed by Demogorgon until the start of Demogorgon's next turn. Demogorgon chooses how the charmed target uses its actions, reactions, and movement. Probably going to make you walk towards him with your weapons all thrown out about. Like, hey, Dad, I missed you. That cigarette line was really long. It was no joke, huh? Because this gaze requires Demogorgon to focus both heads on the target, okay, he can't use his Maddening Gaze legendary action until the start of his next turn. That's really useful for the party. Just throw the Bard in there. The Bard's going to want to smash. Insanity Gaze, I almost called it Glaze. The target suffers the effect of the Confusion spell without making a save. The effect lasts until the start of the Demogorgon's next turn. Demogorgon doesn't need to concentrate. Damn right he don't. In his legendary actions, he has 2 legendary actions. Obviously, this is the start of any random turn. So, any turn. It could be right after your turn, right after another character's turn. You can just choose twice at any attack. Maddening Gaze is one of them. Demogorgon uses his gaze action and must choose between Beguiling or Insanity Gaze. Because apparently making you want to smash is not worth it. And his tail, which is not among the actual attacks, I would use it as an actual attack. It's plus 17 to hit. It's a melee weapon. Reach of 15 feet. It's 1 target. Again, 2 targets if they're 5 feet within each other. He has a hit of average 20, but it's 2d10 plus 9. It's bludgeoning damage of plus 11, and that's 2d10 necrotic damage. What the fuck? Necrotic damage. But he's not immune to it. He would be hurting himself. That makes no sense. But yeah, that's Demogorgon. This doesn't make sense. How? If you are dealing... Literally, what? He has necrotic damage, a part of him, but he's not immune to it? What? You're in the abyss. That is literally necrotic damage. Don't you get necrotic damage if you're not protected by the abyss? Or from the abyss? I'm sorry. Like, what? And isn't the same with the radiant, going to, the radiant places? Like, if you aren't wearing the right armor, you will fucking get radiant points till you die. And if you're in the abyss, you're just going to die from necrotic damage? That makes no sense. I thought that's how that worked. But obviously not. I'm confused. But yeah, that's Demogorgon, the friggin' tentacle hentai monster that's going to eat you in your sleep or probably make you want to smash. Like he's going to look at a bard and be like, you're dessert. And yeah, if you can be like a bard, if you could charm him, that'd be really funny. It's like, hey, when I go on a date, and he's just like, no one's ever wanted to take me out. I want that to happen now. I'm going to let that happen. I'm just going to take that right out. I'm going to talk to one of my friends and see if that's going to be perfectly fine with him. Him trying to take Demogorgon out on a date. He turns into a nice, real, handsome fellow with a bow tie. Can you imagine Demogorgon with a bow tie on? Like, he's just all, like, nice. One of his heads has, like, a monocle and a top hat. Cane in the other arm, while the other one's just yelling at him, trying to get him to realize what the fuck is going on. That would be absolutely funny to me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this weird video. Please leave a like and subscribe as we bring you more content. I think Frazzor Blue is next in the Mornicane and Stone with Foes. I really want that to happen. But yeah, please stay tuned as I bring you more videos in the future. Probably not tomorrow. It's not tomorrow. I have to do a guitar video tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.